guys watching this team come together?
We had a team come in and beat the undefeated team in Raptors Uprising. So to see them triumph against a team that nobody thought would ever lose a game, oh man, you can't make this up.
It was really great to see, and the series was so fun to watch. But more importantly for me, I love seeing the stories behind some of these players. Obviously,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Rockets already with their game faces on as they get off.
Kevin, thank you. Houston.
Oh, that's a great story. David, thank you. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Now here's Westbrook over to the left wing. Passes it to Harden. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins finds Thompson. Now Green, defended by Covington. Here's Curry with the 3. They get the rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
From the line, Harden, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Curry can't get it to go. Harden against Thompson, the 15-footer, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside for Curry. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Westbrook with the steal. And it's the Rockets on the break. Westbrook leading the charge. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Chris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now Westbrook. Outside Covington. On the wing, Harden. The Rockets again can't hit. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Rockets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. From deep. Traps in the tray. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Robert Covington. A three-pointer is right on target. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Harden. He can't hit that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Curry looking around, and it's Green with the jam.
And Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
The 3 ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 9.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Westbrook drives in. Poked away. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And Thompson kicks to Chris. Lets the 3 fly. Westbrook pulls it in.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Basket counts.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of
I realized how easy it is to get looks from him, using his big body, coming off screens.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Looney. Eric Pascal out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Toscano in at the small forward position. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Rivers.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Wiggins. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. And Rivers with the basket on the assist from McLemore. Rivers has got 4 points this quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Wiggins against Green. Looney scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Going rack to rack. You see the athleticism of Wiggins, but also the tremendous effort to get down the court like that.
Here's McLemore. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
It's tipped. Golden State moving it around. Poole the pass to Looney. It doesn't go for him. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive. And former 7th overall pick Ben McLemore finally seems to be finding his footing in the NBA.
You know, he was known in college, Greg, for his shooting touch, and now delivering on some of that efficiency offensively. Good to see the young man make that kind of progress.
Gordon for three, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Here's Carroll. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Rockets trail by 10. Goes up on the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's McLemore, and the dunk by McLemore.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Rivers. And McLemore kicks to Rivers. From outside the arc. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by McLemore. Rockets trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Poole the pass to Pascal. Wiggins against Green. And the pass to Poole. Wiggins outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside.
Thanks, guys. And
okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very... So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 10. Jack, what are your thoughts on Golden State? And that'll...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House and it's small forward. Clock at 6. Here's Curry with the 3. It's good from long range. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
That 3 ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
The deep 3 from Harden. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Curry against Westbrook. Outside Curry. Here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Harden way outside. Again, the miss by Harden. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Smailagic is checked in, and it's Eric Paschal in for Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Out to the right wing. Shoots. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He's got 14.
Yeah, making the right decision off the pick. There aren't many players better. Curry delivers again.
Harden against Thompson to end the drought. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got his third basket of the night right there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Curry with the three. That one misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Harden draws the double.
And you got to know Harden's looking to get to the line. I mean, one of the best in the game at going right into the defender and drawing fouls.
First trip to the line for him here. And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Damari Carroll's checked in for Robert Covington. Then McLemore comes in for Danuel House. And it's Gordon in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Paschal. Here's Toscano. Some nice passing by Golden State here. On its way from Curry for two. Warriors the rebound. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. And the shot goes in.
Sometimes you watch Steph get a shot up. You just appreciate what you're seeing. And perhaps the best shooter of all time.
And Harden launches it from deep. Houston with a new 14. Passes it to Gordon. Here's Harden on the wing. Goes back up. The shot will not fall. Good D by Thompson.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Now here's Curry, guarded by McLemore. Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trail by 18. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Paschal. From the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Love when Harden uses that great leaping ability to finish with power.
Warriors leading by 16. Here's Curry with the three. Harden with the defensive effort.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Toscano. It's Curry outside, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. They trail by 14. Curry is out there with Wiggins. And there's Chris. And it's Toscano in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be James Harden shooting. They get Stephen Curry. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Toscano's shot is good.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Outside Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Warriors leading by 12. Out to the right wing. Smailagic. No good from outside. And for Houston, they're shooting 40% from the field. And the jam by Harden.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Toscano. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Gordon. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Curry with a wide open look. Kept alive.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Westbrook. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's the pass to Toscano. On its way from Curry for 2. Here's Chris to the left wing. Toscano passes to Curry. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. And the Warriors lead by 14. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Westbrook against Curry. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Harden, that's good.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
And here is Curry. Harden right side. And Harden with the stuff.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Curry against Westbrook. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Chris in the post. Guarded by Tucker. And Chris throws it down hard.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes it, makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Chris kicks to Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Covington with the steal. Harden outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
You know, it's become almost a foregone conclusion that Harden is going to lead the league in free throw attempts every year. He is a master at getting to the line.
Both good from the line that time. From deep. Off target. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks, for Greg Anthony.
#1 draft pick coming to that team, and learning about his background, almost making collegiate sports and then having an injury and then finding his competitive fire under the NBA 2K umbrella through the NBA 2K League. What's it like to work with people and see these human interest stories in the league?
I love it, man. I want to shout out our broadcast team for bringing those stories to life, right? You know, and even
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. Now it's ended down to
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3 slot. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. Now here's Lillard. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. And here's Westbrook, 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Tucker finds Harden. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And a wide open look for McCollum, and the 3 ball is good.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from 3.
Here's Houston now. It's a 5-point game. And a deep 3 from Harden. Harden missing again.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Lillard. From deep 3-point range, they get it again.
Yeah, see Melo slink himself into position there, and good timing on the offensive rebound putback.
A slow start here for Houston in this one. Westbrook passes to Tucker. On the wing, Harden. Will it go? And the rebound by Nurkic. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And finished off by Nurkic.
Ariza's been in the league a long time, so a great job of reading the defense with some rhythm that time.
He gets that one.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Gordon's checked in for Danuel House. From deep, Harden. Portland grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shoots from the elbow. And it's Anthony with the jam.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
The Rockets with another miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Nurkic. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Harden with it. Now Anthony defending. And the basket by Harden.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Lillard misses. Rockets trail by 9.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Here's Lillard after Eric Gordon's bucket. Lillard, right side, shoots over Tucker. Nurkic. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen it.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And so here is Houston after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Harden kicks to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from free throw range. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Both teams will make substitutions. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Jeff Green on the wing. And he banks in the layup.
I like that. Staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Rivers. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Lillard way outside. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in. Before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He had this to say when asked about.
I know that when the main guy.
He's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Ben McLemore is out there with Rivers. Then it's Damari Carroll. And there's Gordon. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. And Whiteside sends it back. And they're pushing it up. Here's Collins. Makes it off the glass. Collins has got his first 2 points.
Collins not afraid of getting hit on the inside and goes up through all of that arms and legs in there.
Carroll against Collins. Carroll dishes to Green. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And they double up Whiteside. Passes it to Collins. There's the feed to Whiteside. Good, nice job down low.
Whiteside working on having a better all-around feel for the game, and that time makes a solid read.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
On the wing, Gordon. Collins grabs the miss. Trailblazers leading by 16. Oh, Whiteside in position. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
On deep, McLemore. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Determined to score, Collins smelt that play out and wanted to make something happen offensively.
So for the Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Whiteside. Ariza comes in for Little, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Hood. Houston with a big group substitution here. Robert Covington's checked in for Green. Daniel House comes in for Gordon. James Harden, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Rivers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That That one's on Anthony.
And after over a decade with the Thunder, last season, Russell Westbrook starting fresh with the Rockets, a superstar pairing with longtime friend James Harden.
And Greg, there were some legitimate questions about Harden and Westbrook and how they would play together. Westbrook not the floor spacer they looked to put around Harden.
And that preceded their moves at the trade deadline. I mean, committing to small ball. Westbrook, the lone non-shooter from distance, unlocked, though, to attack the paint.
Hey, yo, wrestle.
Harden against Lillard. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Might sound strange, but you can gain more confidence in your ball handling. That's on display right now from Westbrook. He can just get his shot anywhere on the court he wants it.
It's stolen by Carroll. Jumps up. And the jam by Harden.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Lillard, the pass to Ariza. Pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
Here's Harden. Doesn't go that time. And it's Portland the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And that one's good. Lillard. 1:03 left in the first half. Here's Westbrook. Covington trying to break free. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
And here's Harden for three. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The wide open look here for Anthony, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Lillard against Harden. Stolen by Westbrook. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the half. Anthony's shot is off. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding a big 18. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Yusuf Nurkic had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points. And that's...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Yusuf Nurkic.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers. Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Harden kicks to Westbrook. Harden scanning the floor. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
And it's the Rockets on the break for 3. Westbrook. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Anthony, the pass to Lillard. Back to Anthony. Uncovered. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Houston. Austin Rivers comes in for James Harden. Count that one. Westbrook's got 7 points. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
It's a good all-around effort by Austin Rivers. Good one-on-one defender on that possession and developing his weak side recognition. If you can stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Here's Whiteside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
That's one of the huge attributes of McCollum's game. He can score from anywhere, which makes him very unpredictable as a scorer.
And here's Green outside. Another miss by Houston. And so Hood will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. A good look from McCollum. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Gordon. And no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Puts up a 3. Trent can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Whiteside, the pass to McCollum. Back to Whiteside. Kicks to McCollum. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
So for the Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Whiteside. Reza comes in for Rodney Hood, and Damian Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tamari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Robert Covington comes in for Jeff Green. Daniel House is checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's James Harden in for Ben McLemore. And staying with the play, Anthony.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to House. And stolen by Ariza. The pass to Trent. And the shot goes down.
pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Trailblazers. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with DeMarre Carroll. And it's House in at the 3.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It's good.
Nurkic tonight stepping up in a big way and taking the lead role here offensively.
Here's Covington up and in on the layup. Covington's got his first points of the game.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
A quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Passes to House on the wing. Harden from deep. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Ariza has the open look. Misses the 3. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Harden kicks to Westbrook. Anthony against Harden. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Lillard outside. They get it back. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Portland no good that time either.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
Pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. Here's Ariza. Nurkic trying to get open. Portland again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Oh, Covington in position. Portland leading by 21. And it's Ariza in the corner. Back to Lillard. He kicks it to Nurkic. There's the dish to Ariza. Trent passes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And here's Harden for 3. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Anthony dishes to Nurkic. Ariza kicks to Anthony. Lillard fires away from way outside. Rebound by House. Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter. Shoot. Oh!
Hope that's not a defensive tactic, but that's what you saw there. Westbrook handling the rock and has the quickness to drive on pretty much anyone.
Inside. Poke loose. It's stolen by Carroll.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jusuf Nurkic.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. And Bahamute comes in for Robert Covington. Tabo Cephalosha has checked in for Daniel House. And it's Ben McLemore in for Russell Westbrook. And McLemore slams it in.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Pass to Nurkic. Wide open look. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Simons. Now the pass to Swanigan. Clock at 6. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Ben McLemore.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to McLemore. Chandler kicks to McLemore. Back to Rivers. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant show. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it.
And even just like JBM being a former tennis athlete, Bear the Beast played college basketball, Walnut played college basketball. So to kind of bring light to the fact that these gamers aren't your average gamers, they were active athletes, says a lot about what it takes to be a 2K League Pro.
And speaking of being a 2K League Pro, you guys have some great stuff going on right now with team tournaments. Let the 2K fans know what you guys are up to.
And a glimpse of the team as they arrive. A well-dressed and before...
Hey, Kevin, the map...
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3. And for the Mavericks, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Harden. Passes to House. And here's Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display. The vertical out of this world.
Doncic with it. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
Teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, if he decides to penetrate into the teeth of the defense, something exciting could happen.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Doncic. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Now, here is Harden. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Doncic against Westbrook. Shoots it. The offensive rebound. Powell lays it up off the glass. Powell's got 6 points.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
It's Westbrook with the drive. It's rebounded by Doncic. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
Traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
And here are the Rockets now. After Luka Doncic's miss, a shot's good from Westbrook. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. They're running. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the high-flying antics of Russell Westbrook? The alley-oop, my goodness, that's pretty.
Doncic against Westbrook. Pass to Porzingis. And foul on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Amazing when you're 7'3" with great instincts. You create an opportunity to get the putback. Nice work, Kristaps Porzingis.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now here's Wright. Brunson finds Curry. And they pick up 2. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now here's Wright. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Curry on the wing. Defended by Gordon, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Seth Curry has never been one who's afraid of contact. Does such an exceptional job drawing the defender into his trap.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Rivers surveying the D. Here's the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Right side Curry. And he drops it in from the low post. Curry's got 6.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
No shortage of scoring here at the end. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
We got DeLon Wright, Jalen Brunson out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 down low. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Banked in off the glass. Cauley Stein's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. Fast break. Here we go. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Mavericks leading by 8. Outside Curry. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Stolen by Brunson. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Wright, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Rockets also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for DeMar Carroll, and it's James Harden in for Rivers. Now here's Curry. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Doncic. And Doncic is right there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Harden scanning the floor. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The shot by Kleber, wide open. No good with the triple. Rockets trail by 12. And the wide open shot from Green. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Here's Doncic. Count it from 12. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Cauley Stein. Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway is subbed in for Seth Curry.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Doncic left side. Rockets trail by 10. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Porzingis with the steal. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. And here's Harden.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
To the middle. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses. My goodness.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. That one off the back iron and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Hardaway for 3. Rebounded by Covington. Rockets trail by 10. Westbrook way outside. Offline with his 3. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Puts it up from 17. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Over in the corner, Porzingis. Doncic finds Powell. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Powell. And Covington sends it back.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
Here's Porzingis. And oh, he hits the buzzer beat. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the... And that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. E.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3 slot. Free throw drops for Harden.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Now, here's Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. There's the triple. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well, Seth, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And so here is Dallas. The Rockets making the shot. Outside Hardaway. Powell. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Powell's got 8 points.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half. When you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team. We are talking about length and activity of Mr. Robert Covington. You want to know why coaches love his defensive presence? It's right there for you.
Porzingis finds Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Curry comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Over Harden. Curry can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 6. Harden left side. That shot is no good. His 5th miss now in 12 tries. Outside Curry. Doncic outside. Powell the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Covington. Doncic no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Wright comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Houston with a big group substitution here. Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Tamari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. McLemore's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Kleber finds Cauley-Stein. 5 on the clock. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Gordon, the pass to Green. Hey, can you really and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Curry gets the bucket.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Here's Rivers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Lob pass to Gordon.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Curry on the wing, guarded by McLemore. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Rockets. Down by 12. It's good. Tucker's got 4 this quarter.
The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Porzingis, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Daniel House has checked in for Houston. The pass to Curry. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Kleba. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Dallas. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the 2-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Curry passes to Porzingis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Ben McLemore.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, you know, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Seth Curry. Robert Covington's checked in for the Rockets. James Harden comes in for Ben McLemore.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Doncic finds Powell. Back to Doncic. Down low. The shot by Powell, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Mavericks leading by 12. Inside, stolen by Tucker. Doncic with the steal. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk, but with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks, he can be special. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Powell dishes to Doncic. Passes it to Porzingis. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Well, this speaks to the feel that Kristaps Porzingis has for the game of basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
Doncic against Westbrook. Porzingis with the block. Harden outside. Houston moving it around. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Harden's got 12 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Porzingis on the follow. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
I just love his aggression getting after offensive boards. This team would like to see Porzingis do more of that.
House. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Powell, the pass to Hardaway. Now Doncic. Over Westbrook. Westbrook with the block.
Oh, my goodness. Russell Westbrook twice on the pipe sends that shot back. My goodness.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And no good that time.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Dallas.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Porzingis.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Justin Jackson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. J.J. Barea checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
A nice shot by Barea.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
The shot's good.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
And here's Barea outside. Off on that one. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
teams, franchises to host tournaments. And this year, the caveat is versus last year, we only had 1 to 2 players get in. The whole team is able to enter and win draft eligibility. That draft eligibility will allow them to participate in our December winners event. And hopefully, if they're selected, they'll be able to participate in our February combine.
I want to pick
an aerial view of the many buildings making up this. Now Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair, they're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3. Now here's Westbrook. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Warriors with possession here. Chris finds Green. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets. About a minute played so far here in the first. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
They recover it. To the inside. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Westbrook's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart pass. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now, here's Westbrook.
Oh, man. Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz. Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Chris kicks to Curry. Basket good.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for 2nd all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robertson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway, I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Harden way outside. That one's off, still out of sync.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The pass to Tucker. And here's Westbrook, guarded by Curry. The 11-footer, Chris with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Westbrook kicks to House. Tucker the pass to Harden. The Rockets with another miss.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's tipped.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. 3-point lead. Westbrook with the steal. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
That is really where Russell Westbrook excels, in transition with that great speed of his.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Wiggins finds Chris, and Chris throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
It's Covington on the wing. Here's Tucker. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator in his own right. Who?
Oh, my wife, for sure. No, never ever want to disappoint her. She shoots it to me straight. That's the big.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Jamari Carroll is out there with Ben McLemore, and it's Green in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Chris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Chris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Rocket shooting not great, 40% for the game. From deep. And Pascal pulls it down.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Gordon kicks to Rivers. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The Warriors making a switch here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Passes it to Looney. They double him with Green. Right wing, just 5 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well Keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
From outside the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Rockets trail by 5. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's Rivers on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rivers against Curry. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by McLemore.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Robert Covington's checked in for Damari Carroll. Harden comes in for Gordon. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for McLemore. Pass to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points for Steph Curry.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Curry, score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Thompson against Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit from 12. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical 3-and-D player. Has been that way most of his career.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green leading the charge. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Curry's got 14.
That 3 ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, what angle, or how deep.
Goes up the baseline. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead, up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 14 points, even. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Westbrook drives in, and looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry looking around. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Harden kicks to House. Westbrook drives in. Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins dishes to Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And we hear of players attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the third day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Houston. The Warriors also with a sub. Toscano's checked in. The shot by House is no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Toscano. Westbrook against Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And that one, good. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense all over Westbrook there, but he's crafty, he's slick, and he was focused on that shot.
Chris finds Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry outside. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Harden's shot is good.
Hey, you know, Harden's a high percentage shooter from mid-range. If you don't close fast on him, he'll burn you.
Curry with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 17.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Warriors leading by 3. There's the pass to Thompson. Here's Toscano. On the wing, Wiggins. And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Thompson. Passes it to Wiggins. Curry against Covington. From deep. The rebound by Jeff Green. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Stolen by Thompson. Covington against Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
The Rockets again can't hit.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And Wiggins throws it down.
And there you go, monster finish. Wiggins aggressive, attacking off the dribble.
Harden against Thompson. Harden the pass to Green. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Warriors leading by 8. Pass to Chris to the middle. Now the dish to Thompson. Chris with it. He's covered by Westbrook. It's Curry outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Houston with a big group substitution here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. Tamari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Daniel House. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Inside, pass to Poole. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. It's rebounded by Golden State.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
On the wing, Wiggins. Carroll covering. The pass to Poole. Chris with it. Just 4 to shoot. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Chris. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Golden State.
Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Poole. Back to Wiggins. On the wing, Green. It's stolen by Carroll.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
For Houston, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Free throw good, James Harden.
And you know, the Beard continues to impress, continues to get better, and MVP candidate seemingly every season. Now, I've got a question, though. How does he maintain the look of that beard?
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And the shot is good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors lead by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Harden out there with Ben McLemore. Then there's Gordon. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Carroll in at the 4th. That's the 5 for Houston right now. To the paint. Stolen by Tucker. One-on-one here. And McLemore kicks to Gordon. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Tucker. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors leading by 5. Passes it to Pascal. Pass to Looney. Down low. It's stolen by McLemore. An even 3-on-3 break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Harden. And yes, it's good.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Here's Poole, guarded by Harden. Poole, no good. Rockets trail by 3. Harden left side. Over Pascal. Again, the miss by Harden. And the Warriors with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pascal finds Green, and Green slams it in.
And this has to fire Green up. Whenever he dunks it like that, it gets the whole team energized.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's McLemore. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. McLemore's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Poole, guarded by Harden. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Stolen by Tucker. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. And the dunk by McLemore.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Feeds it to Green. Carroll with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. That one goes in, and the Rockets lead by 3.
There you go, P.J. Tucker showing you he's reliable in the clutch.
To the inside, Pascal, and slam dunk by Pascal.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Harden right side. And Looney sends it back. 5 to shoot. Here's McLemore. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Rockets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Gordon.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And it's good for 2. Harden's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial time.
Thompson misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Connects on the 17-footer.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Westbrook against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Chris. Westbrook with it. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Marquise Chris did not like that.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
The feed now to Tucker. Puts it up from 12. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Here's Wiggins. Misses there. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clip. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
I want to pick your brain a little bit about words of encouragement for upcoming players that are looking for an opportunity to get into the league. What would you tell fans out there that maybe are thinking about attempting to become a professional NBA 2K leaguer?
Control what you can control, right? You know, be the best player you can be in your team tournament. Be the best teammate you can be.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
At home, the Rockets don't hold anything back, whether it comes to their clothes or their effort on the floor. And with...
Well, guys,
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at center. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3 spot. Here's Lillard. The putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Now Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
And here are the Rockets. Now Harden fires from the wing. Offensive rebound. House. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Rockets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
He doesn't get the second one. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. McCollum with the ball. The shot by Lillard wide open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Got to put a body on there. Just too big down low.
Here's Westbrook. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. From the arc. Ariza with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Out to Anthony. Lillard, and it's Lillard on the follow.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Harden way outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets. And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
The shot by House is no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
The pass to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
A shot by Harden, wide open. And just miss after miss right now. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA? What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
McCollum against Harden. And McCollum with the block. 1:44 left to play in the first. Lillard outside. Count that bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead?
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Harden, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The 3 from Harden. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Rockets trail by 14. Here's House. Up again, and Harden on the follow.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lillard surveying the D. Out to Anthony. Latrey kept alive.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Yusuf Nurkic has been on display for the Portland Trail Blazers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We come back right after this.
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Jamari Carroll is out there with McLemore. And it's Green in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, does Austin Rivers. He plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Collins is checked in. Hood, the pass to Trent. To the middle. It's tipped. To the wing on the left. Back to Whiteside. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Pass to Carroll. Three-pointer. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And good that time. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Little dishes to Collins, and the layup falls. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Rivers kicks to Carroll. Shoots the three. Portland grabs the miss. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. To the right side. Inside. Trent passes to Little. 5 on the clock. Carroll with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Feeds it to Little. It's stolen by Carroll. Here's Rivers. Over to the wing. McLemore with the ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Here's Trent. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw this game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Houston with a big group substitution here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. Robert Covington comes in for Damari Carroll. James Harden, he's checked in for McLemore. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rivers. And then for the Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Zach Collins. Collins comes in for Hood, and Lillard subbed in for Little. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 8 points.
Well, sometimes you got to take a picture and understand what the defense is giving up, and Lillard took advantage there.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is, how can we get better? That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Second shot opportunity. Nurkic gets to Ariza. Three-pointer, Lillard. And Covington sends it back. Over Lillard. Covington's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 12. Now here's Lillard. He's got 8. Over Westbrook. Lillard misses.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Lillard outside. Down low. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. And that's now 10 points for Nurkic.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
And stolen by Ariza. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lillard outside. Puts it up from 12. That's good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Consistent and accurate from that particular spot on the floor. The offense kind of predicts those shots. Lillard's got a good eye for the mid-range.
Clearly a foul.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lillard way outside. The long distance three is buried. Lillard's got 13.
Great job there getting the defense to commit one.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Portland came out ready to play. They left no stone unturned. Bullet.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the 3 slot.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Lillard way outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
From deep, Harden. Another miss by Harden.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Lillard against Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got 4 this quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Here's Westbrook on the mark with the 15-footer. He has 6.
Getting a little bit more room here from the mid-range. The explosive shot area getting quick to that spot and separating from the defender.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Fires from 18. And it's off the back rim, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
From deep 3-point range, the offensive rebound.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Lillard's got 21 in the game. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter of the game. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic having one of those nights looking like a fine-tuned first option scoring.
Harden. Yep, it counts. Harden's got 6 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Lillard outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Rockets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
Yeah, this is great when Westbrook starts to dictate the tempo of the game. This time he's doing it with the pass, setting up a teammate.
Westbrook against Lillard. Fires from the line, and Portland again with the bucket.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
3-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And Portland making a change here. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
To the wing right side. The wide open shot by Little drains the 3-pointer. Little's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Wide side, the pass to Trent. Here's Little. They get it back. Pass to Whiteside. That's tipped. He gets it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. team is pumped up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And the Trailblazers shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Green is out there with DeMarre Carroll. Then it's McLemore. Then it's Rivers. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Simons, the pass to Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Cephalosha. And here we go. McLemore heading to the hoop. Collins grabs the miss. McLemore's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Outside Collins. Pass to Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Whiteside, good.
Whiteside working on having a better all-around feel for the game, and that time makes a solid read.
And here is Cephalosha. Over Little. Cephalosha misses. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Little. The pass to Simons. Collins looking around. Whiteside, and Whiteside stays right with it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Cephalosha. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's the biggest aspect of Cephalosha on defense is the length, and he uses it well that time to get off the shot close to the bucket.
Hood for 3. Pass to Little. Here's Simons, guarded by McLemore. Outside Hood, 5 to shoot. From deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. Hood's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And Whiteside's got the ball here for Portland. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And the athleticism always been NBA caliber. Carroll showing it off there with the finish.
Here's Simons, guarded by McLemore. Here's Whiteside, pass to Simons for 3. To the right side. Outside Collins. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Little. Whiteside, high post. Kicks it out to Collins. Fires from deep. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Whiteside, the pass to Collins. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. And Mbamute comes in for Thabo Cephalosha. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Chandler.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Outside Hood. Portland again missing. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And he gets the bucket. And Mbamute has got his first 2 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Portland.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jusuf Nurkic.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
And now, here's Hezonja. He's guarded by Mbamute. They get it again. Kicks it out to Collins. Out to the wing. Can they get it? Here's Swanigan. And at last, they get one to fall.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Now the pass to Rivers. Now here's McLemore outside. Rebounded by Hood. And here's Portland. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Simons, the pass to Hood. No good on the three. Down low. Tries to save it. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which...
compete in these other events that are going on where it might not be team-based, like the Combine in February, you will be able to still show teams the same amount of skill that you took to win that tournament. You can show it in the Combine.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Last but not least, you've been connected.
An aerial view of the many buildings making up the skyline of beautiful Houston, Texas. Our broadcast settings and with
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas is Luka.
Indeed, something special, David. Thanks. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. E.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the small forward position. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Houston. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Fires from 18. The Rockets pull it in.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Well, I just love Westbrook's energy and explosiveness on fast breaks. There's rarely a moment where he's not giving his all.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Harden against Hardaway.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Count it.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Covington kicks to Westbrook. And some nice passing there by Houston. Harden laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look, when he's not killing you on the perimeter, he's doing it inside.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Westbrook against Doncic. To the inside. Powell, that's good.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
This is Westbrook at his best, attacking, going strong at defenders, and finishing on them.
Doncic dishes to Powell. And the pass to Doncic. Powell inside. Guarded by Tucker. Out to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Tucker. The Rockets trail. Covington in the corner. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Powell finds Doncic. To the left side wing. Right wing. Here's Porzingis. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And it's Gordon penetrating, and good that time.
Look, it's always awesome to see Gordon take it to the rim, adding more wrinkles to his offensive game. Sick.
Curry deciding where to go with it. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Here's Cauley Stein. They get it back. The kick out to Wright. Pass to Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And McLemore, he's checked in for the Rockets. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Off the inbound. And it's good on the way in. And so here is Dallas. They trail by 1. Cauley Stein finds Kleba. Johnson with it. The 3 hits it from 3-point range.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving as a passer.
A nice shot by Rivers. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Kleba. Right outside. Inside. Cauley Stein. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, and when Cauley Stein is cutting to the hoop after the screen, his teammates are doing their best to get him to rock. He is so good at finishing as the roller after the pick.
Here's Curry. Here's Cauley Stein. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets, Austin Rivers is out there with McLemore. Then it's Damari Carroll. And there's Gordon, and it's Green in at the 5 spot. Here's Curry. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. The Rockets' shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And the Rockets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Curry. McLemore, no good. The Mavericks leading. It's 2-on-1. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And the chemistry Cauley Stein has with his guys is evident. He knows when to go for these alley-oops.
Here's Westbrook. Another shot. Passes to Green. To the wing on the left. Great D that time from Curry. Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Brunson. Westbrook with the steal. Gordon against Wright. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist from Westbrook.
The strong upper body of Gordon, contact does not affect his shooting.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, G.A. Russ lives by the motto, why not? The same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. Then for the Mavericks, Porzingis is checked in for Cauley Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for DeLon Wright. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
McLemore, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And a deep three from Curry. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Kleba's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
You know what? This is what Westbrook's relentlessness wins him. Buckets and a foul.
Houston making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. Daniel House comes in for Gordon. And it's Harden in for McLemore. Then for the Mavericks, Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway is subbed in for Seth Curry.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Dallas leading by 6. Over to the wing. To the middle. Here's Powell. Rebounded by Tucker. Rockets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Hardaway. 3-pointer. That shot off. The Rockets go the other way with it. A shot by Harden, wide open. A 3-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Over in the corner, Doncic. And that one, good.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Rockets trail by 8. On the wing, Harden. Shoots from the corner. Powell pulls it in.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Back to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. And it's the Rockets on the break. Westbrook leading the charge. And Tucker has it in the corner. And some nice passing there by Houston. The 3 from Harden. Powell pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Westbrook. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Hardaway up top, inside, and the dunk by Powell.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Westbrook, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 13.
Oh, showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. No good from outside. And so it's Dallas holding on to an 8-point lead, heading in. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Hardaway kicks to Finney Smith. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Powell with the steal. Porzingis looking it over to the left wing. Back to Hardaway. Westbrook against Porzingis. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Westbrook gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Doncic outside. Back to Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Doncic against Westbrook. From 8. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Powell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One of the more active and alert players in the NBA, Westbrook takes advantage of defensive miscues.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Damari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. McLemore's checked in for Danuel House. And it's Gordon in for James Harden. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Here's Westbrook, and he converts the layup. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Mavericks leading by 11. To the paint, it's stolen by Carroll. Westbrook passes to Green. Now Carroll. In the corner, it's McLemore. Here's Green. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And the basket by Curry.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Westbrook. That one goes in. Westbrook's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Brunson scanning the floor. And there's the pass to Kleber. Outside for Curry. The shot from the low post is good. Curry's got 11 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Brunson finds Cauley Stein. Brunson against Westbrook. Here's Westbrook. He's got 26. Here's McLemore, and McLemore slams it in.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
Gordon against Curry. No good. Shot missing. So Houston will take it the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Takes the 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. Westbrook against Brunson. Baseline J on the way, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Westbrook's got 28.
Oh, seemingly unstoppable right now. Westbrook's dynamic style of play gives defenders headaches.
And so it's Dallas, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
But how about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Robert Covington. Rivers out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, Wright. Hardaway passes to Cauley Stein. And stolen by Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, I like when Gordon mucks it up on the defensive end, capable of ripping away steals.
Curry against Westbrook. Rockets trail by 8. The drive by Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Hardaway finds Cauley Stein. Back to Hardaway. The kick out to Wright. Rocket 6. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Rockets. Daniel House has checked in for Gordon. And James Harden has subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Dallas, Powell, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Wright. And Doncic is subbed in for Seth Curry. That one goes. Count it.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Covington's shot is off. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic feeling it out. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Right side Porzingis, down low. Here's Powell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
Harden, it's good. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Out to Porzingis. Powell trying to free himself up. Rockets trail by 12. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Covington.
And Harden loves getting contact on his shots, showing off his true muscle and level of concentration.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Knocks down the three ball.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Mavericks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
Well, what you do appreciate about Westbrook is how determined he is. I mean, he plays with such a contagious intensity.
Doncic outside. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Here's Harden. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
It's Curry outside. The Rockets pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook can't get it to go. Here's Finney-Smith. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Great positioning on the putback.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...